Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a DIY charcuterie or a grazing box. These are perfect to take on a picnic or to a party, or you can personalize the box however you'd like to, as they make great gifts for people. Or if you're at a party and each guest gets their own, it's a good way to offer party food without the fear of spreading germs. So the first thing to do is to gather all of your supplies. So this is highly customizable depending on whatever you'd like to put in the box or whatever the recipient would like to put in their box. So the box that I typically use is I reuse an old takeout container, or I take a baked good box and I line it with parchment paper to keep out or just to slow down any moisture seeping into the cardboard. Next is, of course, going to be the food items inside the box. So in front of me are the items that I will be using today. So I'll start here. These here are cashews. Here are raspberries. These are blueberries, green grapes. These are chocolate covered berries here. Some cheese croissants, some dried cranberries, some grape tomatoes, kiwis, some marble cheese, purple grapes, salami, some random crackers, blackberries, and chocolate covered cookies here. Okay, so here is the cardboard box that I'll be using. It's just from Save On Foods, just a pie box, and some parchment paper here, you can see, to line the box so that any moisture from the food won't seep into the cardboard. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to make a salami rose. So first, I take 7 pieces of salami. So you start off by folding them in half and sort of overlapping them. Like so, and then save the remaining 3 pieces. These ones come in later. So then you just roll these 4 slices here. You can kind of see if roses forming here. And then you take the remaining 3 and kind of arrange it to make it look nice and full. And when you're happy with it, you take a toothpick and you kind of skewer it through to secure it, otherwise it may unravel in the box. And then you kind of arrange it to how you like it. And that's the salami rose. So when putting the box together, you want to put in the large items first, and then work your way to smaller items, and then fill in the remaining blank canvas with your smallest items. So my biggest item is going to be, so I'll place it here. Next, I'm gonna add some grapes. So when doing the charcuterie board, you want to make sure that you use different colors and shapes of items and textures just to give it a good variety and make it look nice and interesting to look at. Get some green grapes here. if you have some stems you want to get rid of, you can just cut that off. Let's see, next I will do purple grapes. I'm going to put it in this top corner here. Also, if you have fruit, make sure you wash it and dry it in advance, because if you have wet fruit, it will transfer to, you know, the crackers or the box and make it soggy. So it's best if you wash in advance and give it time to dry. Next, I'm going to add a piece of my Brie cheese in the corner. Let's put this wedge over here next to the croissant. And I'm going to add my crackers into this corner. If possible, try to keep the crackers away from the fruit so that the fruit juices won't get absorbed and make the cracker soggy. Also, when arranging it, try to put contrasting colors next to each other so that it's not all, you know, like all green in one area, and just make it a little bit more interesting to look at. Some sheets here. Hold my crackers in place. Oops. I'm gonna put my tomatoes in front of my crackers. And just to make it a little bit more texturally different and a little bit different shapes, I have some salami that I'm just going to fold into quarters and put as a border kind of here between the tomatoes and the grapes. So to do this, you just fold into quarters and arrange it as you like. Kind of gives it some more shape and texture. I'm gonna move my roses move over here. So it's a little bit, so I'm keeping it apart because the colors are kind of similar. Next, I have a kiwi that I have pre-cut. So I like the way this kiwi looks because it's more textured and has more dimension to it. So I did this using a special kiwi cutting tool. But if you don't have a special kiwi cutting tool, you can just use a paring knife and cut zigzags all the way around. And when you separate, you should have two pieces that look kind of like this. Just gonna keep it here. Just gonna put some new raspberries here. And to contrast with the raspberries, I'm just going to put in some blueberries next to it. So when putting in like the chocolate covered berries, I like to keep it inside like a little paper, like this is a little cupcake liner. That's because the chocolates are kind of small and I want to keep them in one place. Also, it's to avoid if it touches anything wet, I don't want the chocolate to dissolve. So this is kind of, at least tries to keep it in place. I have these breads or cheese sticks here, and these are kind of cool for different texture and also different shape. So you can kind of see how the board is getting filled out nicely. And if you see any like blank spots, you want to try to fill it in with little things now, like blackberries. Oops. Some cashews. Let's see. And then I have some of these chocolate cookies. I'm just gonna, I guess, put it here just to contrast the color of the red and the dark chocolate here. And so yeah, so after I have a little window on the top, so I like to close it and look through the top to see how it looks and see if it looks full and nice and full. So yeah, so maybe I have a little bit of space. I can see a little bit of white maybe poking through. So if that's the case, I will open it and fill it in with something, you know, maybe a nice contrasting color. So in here, maybe I'll put some tomato here, just give it some color here. Maybe a little bit of blueberries. It's really however you like. Maybe I'll add a random green grape here. And maybe some dried cranberries. Sprinkle randomly throughout. And let me have a look again. Looks good. So for the final touch, I'm going to add a little bit of string and a gift tag to put on top of the charcuterie box. I think it makes it look a little bit more presentable. It's just a nice touch, and if it's like Christmas or something, you can use Christmas ribbon or, you know, whatever you'd like to customize the way you'd like it to look. I'm just going to use some twine because I think it would go good with this cardboard box. So I'm going to just wrap it. Just kind of secure it here. Then I like to add a little, this is like a little thank you tag here. Just tie it off. Oops. So this is what the finished product looks like. Yeah, I think it looks really cute and people really like it because it's a good variety of different snacks and treats inside. It looks really cute and presentable, I think, and people are always appreciative. So this is my take on a little snack to bring to a picnic or a party. You know, it's totally customizable. You can put whatever you'd like in it or whatever the recipient likes in it. The main thing is keep it colorful, keep it full looking, make it interesting to look at, and yeah, I think it makes a great gift. So that's everything. Thanks for watching.